Hi, this is Dustin at A&B European Motors. With summer and your summer road trips coming up, I wanted to show you a few safety and reliability things to check before your trip. Let's go on into the shop. All right, now that we're in the shop, show you a few basics about checking your fluids, belts, and tires. First thing I want to say is for your own safety, make sure the engine is cold right now and not running, just for your own safety. So first thing, engine oil. Most cars will have a dipstick, such as this one right here. You would just remove the dipstick, make sure your oil level is between the lines in a safe spot. Some cars now don't have a dipstick. You'll have to check it through the instrument cluster. Second, we'll check the antifreeze. Again, make sure the engine is cold, because if it's hot and you remove the cap, you'll have hot boiling water spray into your face. So to check it, you just remove the cap, look inside, make sure it's at the safe level. And as you're doing this, you want to make sure you just kind of look around, see if you see any cracks, fluid leaks, or anything like that. Next would be windshield washer fluid. This car's right here. You just fill it up with water and washer soap or a pre-mixed windshield washer. Last thing you want to check would be your brake fluid. It's typically in the same position on all cars. You can either look through the side of it, make sure the fluid level is between the minimum and maximum marks, or you can take the cap off and look inside, make sure it's all there. Okay, so when checking your tire pressures, the first thing you need to know is what the correct tire pressure should be. Most cars, right inside the driver's door, there's going to be a label that tells you the correct tire pressures when cold. Now, if that label's not there, you can always reference your owner's manual, or if you don't have an owner's manual, the manufacturer's website. Okay, now that we know what our tire pressure is supposed to be, checking it is very simple. You can use a basic pressure gauge like this, or a more expensive digital one if you want. Just remove the valve stem cap, press the gauge onto the stem, and read your pressure. Always remember to put the valve stem cover back on. And then while you're down here, always take a look at the tread, see if you see any rocks or nails, and make sure you have plenty of tread left. Now, when checking your tires, one thing to always remember, check your spare tire, check the tire pressure, check the condition, make sure it's still good. Now, if you know how to change a tire, great. If you don't, that's okay too. But either way, we always recommend consulting your owner's manual in case there's any special procedures, such as this car takes special bolts to be used only with the spare tire. If you don't use those bolts, it's going to cause a lot of damage to the brakes, and it gets very expensive to repair. So one last thing to mention, you should always have a roadside assistance plan, so that if you break down in the middle of nowhere, middle of the night, you always have a 1-800 number to call to get you back on the road safely. Now that we've gone over some of the basics, remember, if you don't feel comfortable with some of these inspections, or you just want a second opinion, you can always visit your local trusted repair facility. If you want something more comprehensive, you could always have something such as a used vehicle inspection done, which will give you an itemized list of the current condition of your vehicle. Thank you for watching the video. I'm Dustin at A&B European Motors. If you're in the Sacramento or Placer County areas with a Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, or Land Rover, come give us a visit. You can visit us at abeuro.com or give us a call at 916-415-1994. Thank you.